Alright, so now we will see what ending did we get.
Geralt. So unfortunate. I'd hoped you wouldn't have to witness this.
Where's Ciri?
Nearby. Listen.
Shut up. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Draw your weapon. Let's get this over with. Think I'm willing to spare you?
I think you will not attack one unarmed.
Wouldn't be so sure. I'm in a foul mood.
I am not your foe. I am merely helping Cirilla.
I don't believe you. Can't. Not after all that's happened.
Will you believe me? Avalok speaks the truth. I asked him to help me open the tower, because I aim to enter it.
And neither of these matter.
Didn't think it worthwhile to tell me? Warn me of your plans?
I'm sorry, I know I should have. But I feared you'd not understand.
Feels like I'm talking to Yennefer. Leave with me, please.
I will go. Once I emerge from the tower. If I emerge.
Why the hell would you do this? The Wild Hunt's been defeated.
The White Frost has not. The prophecies are true. I have seen worlds bound in ice. I know what awaits you. Only the Elder Blood can stop the White Frost. Only I can stop it.
You don't have to make this sacrifice.
You're wrong. The White Frost is inevitable. It will come to freeze the worlds one after the other, eradicating all life. Only I can stop the destruction. I've given it much thought and made my decision.
There's gotta be another way.
What can you know about saving the world, Ciri? You're but a witcher.
Witchers save the world every day.
This is my story, not yours. You must let me finish telling it.
Good luck, Ciri.
Perhaps I should have told you. I see now you might have understood.
Know you better than you think. Don't keep me waiting.
Got the good ending. She's remembering all the positives. So what these scenes show you either the positive or negative choices you made that affected the outcome. with her in the blizzard looks the same regardless of those scenes. And that part is also the same no matter which outcome you have.
The gentleman will follow.
Report. The Novigrad delegation is half a day's travel from here. They truly are rushing. Return to your post. Yes, sir.
What of Novigrad's hierarchy? What of him? Will he get his well-earned rest, or be sent straight to Darnrua?
At his age, the journey would be ill-advised and costly.
His
Imperial Majesty is Daithwin Adden in Khan at Morford.
Enough. Speak.
Ciri is dead.
How did it happen?
The White Cold. You're familiar with the prophecy? Ciri tried to stop it. She did, but paid the ultimate price.
Where is the body?
I doubt it'll ever be found.
Who else knows?
Avalach, Elven Sage. But I doubt you'll find him either.
And Yennefer?
She's decided to stay in the north, provided you don't object.
I don't. And you?
Someone's waiting for me.
Triss Marigold. Fear not. I do not intend to have her pursued. Did Cirilla say... Did she ask you to convey anything?
I don't believe any of these answers actually affects anything. I don't know enough of the backstory to know which of these would actually be true. Tell him number 3.
We didn't talk about you.
I see.
If there's nothing else,
There is, but you may go. Witcher, I do not wish to see you ever again.
with your wagon?
I think we'll be alright.
Aye, you betcha. We'll manage.
True, the barrels are ample, but we shall pour some off of each soon.
Change is coming.
True, no denying it. Nilfgaard flees, yet here it seemed nothing could move them.
Left their wine behind too. That's generous.
Sure you don't need any help?
I believe we will manage. Where are you headed? The nearest inn by the looks of it.
Yeah. Supposed to meet someone first. The former campsite of the Nilfgaardians. But take care now.
Well, apparently patch 106 bugging bugging that quest didn't affect it. Seems I'm gonna need to go around.
Master Hort.
Probably got held back. You're late.
Soldiers,
Blocking the roads, I know. No matter. You have it?
as agreed. 38.5-inch blade. Weight just under 40 ounces. Silver-plated siderite steel core. Glyphs and runes both the length of the blade and on the hilt.
Beautiful.
Been in this trade for 3 decades. Only the best swordsman of the coin for my wares. When I say no witcher has, or ever had, a better weapon, you ought to trust me.
Reputation precedes you, Master Hort. I'd never doubt you.
The inscription, as you asked.
Ciri. Swallow.
Classic Elder Speech runes, no styling, simple and precise.
May I?
It is yours. If you'd like to test it, have my lackeys put out a training dummy.
Mm-hmm. Your payment. Gems only, as requested.
If you've an eye out for work, heard of striggers prowling the Maribor forest.
Thanks. Need to visit the tavern first, but after, who knows?
Good luck on the path, Witcher.
looks like it is possible to still get the good ending even with the 1.06 patch bug for that quest, which I'll bring up and show you in the journal. This quest I did complete, and it showed completed, but under patch 1.06, when I transitioned to the thin ice from battle preparations, it suddenly showed failed, even though it had previously shown completed and was verified in the log under completed. Reason Estate is necessary so that Emir wins and Radovid is dead and Dijkstra is dead. Then Emir wins.
Debts, burdens, and encumbrances owed to any other are hereby
We thought they'd stay here forever.
It means you must pay taxes to the noble Lord Dagwood.
This Lord Dagwood, who is it? Some relation from who? Martin.
Were for us, the black ones would have sat here stolid to you.
Is it done?
Yes.
Did he believe you?
I have no idea.
For the cockatrice. And we've a new contract. It won't pay much, but I think it worth the toil.
You've been busy.
She must beat the White Frost.
It's yours.
A witch's sword. Swallow. Oh, beautiful. May I?
Not here. You'll have ample opportunity soon enough, Witcher.
Let's try it out then.
The Third Northern War ended. The invader from the south achieved complete victory. Robbed of Radovid's tactical genius, the northern realms could not withstand Mir's countless forces. Black banners appeared over Novigrad and all the day. Weary of rebel raids, Emir Varemres conceded, restoring Temeria as a realm in liege to the Empire. When the guerrillas laid down their arms, the Emperor shifted his forces to other fronts. Through Nilfgaard's victory, Temerians got their country back. History, once again, proved a consummate trickster. Having dealt with Radovid, Emir of Varemres did the same with enemies domestic. The Emperor's loyal spies named all who had conspired against him, traders, soldiers, and aristocrats alike. Though their mutiny had only been a murky plan, the Emperor showed no mercy, as was his wont. While the continent lay engulfed by war, Skellige bloomed under Ceres's enlightened rule. Unlike those who had come before her, the young queen did not raid foreign shores, looking instead to her people, tending to her land. The island-bound nation prospered, though its fangs of yore were dull. Sevilla, Fiona, Helen, Rhiannon, heir to Nilfgaard's throne, chose the life of a witcher on the path. Geralt taught her all he knew, every skill he possessed, each set off on their own. Soon word of the ashen-haired witcheress had spread throughout the north, from the Yaruga to the mountains of Kovir. Hard as it may be to believe, Geralt planted roots in faraway Kovir. He and Triss settled down, their home warm and smelling of freshly baked cakes. Guests were always welcome, no matter the day or the hour. The Witcher would take jobs at times more from habit than need, for Triss earned a true fortune as the mage advisor to Kovir's king.
Well then, there you have it. That is the good ending. That shows you that the bug from patch 1.06, although it shows failed, will not prevent you from getting the good ending. So perhaps it is simply a visual thing in the log. But it's, you know, it shows flagged wrong, but it must still have you flagged correctly somewhere. It also shows that that other conversation that you have during final preparations with Yennefer, even if you tell her that the affair with Triss was all a mistake, it does not undo it, because I made that choice to test it, and I still got the good ending and still ended up with Triss. So, no, that is not an undo button to get back with Yennefer. So I was able to take the saves from the prior night and then use it to make this. I do disagree with what they consider to be positive and negative choices to produce that outcome, because I got what they called the bad ending by picking all the choices that I felt to be the actual most positive. You know, the one of the ones that they count as a negative is accompanying Ciri to talk to the sorceresses. That doesn't make any sense, because a lot of people would consider it a positive, supportive thing to back her up and go with her to talk to them, especially because she's worried about it. You go with them to have their back. That's a positive, supportive thing to do. But if you pick that thinking that you're picking the good thing, you're making a mistake, because in the programming they've decided to make that negative. To send her in all alone to show support is supposed to be the more positive thing. I mean, that could potentially be positive depending on the personality. On the other hand, they could really resent you and hate you for not going to support them. And in my experience with all the girls I've known in my life, if I made them go in there all alone and didn't go to support them, that's a negative. But it is the way that they made the game. The other thing that they made negative that affects the outcome is when she wants to trash Avalok's laboratory. If you tell her to calm down, control herself, they consider that a negative. That is 100% illogical. Teaching a young person self-control, even when they're mad, to restrain themselves, especially when they don't have all the facts and they don't really know what's going on, that's a positive, should be a positive. Instead, what they did, they made it a positive to tell her, go for it, get mad, trash the laboratory. How is encouraging destructive behavior especially when you don't know all the facts and you don't know all of a person's motivations and lashing out against them, how is that positive or confidence building in any way? It's not. But it's the way that they made the game. So if you want to get a plus, a positive, to get a good outcome, you have to tell her to be a shit and destroy the laboratory. Another thing that happens during Elder of the Child Blood, and that this one is positive. When she wants to visit the grave, you got to make sure and go ahead and do that. Telling her that there's not time to do it is a negative. Now, arguably, you could say, well, that shouldn't be a negative, considering all the crap that's going on. They don't really have time to be running around doing that. And I think most people would agree that should not have been one of the critical choices, but it is. So when she wants to visit the grave, you need to go. So that's it. Unless you want to go back and have her be with Yennefer instead. It doesn't really change anything who he ends up with, other than the little note frame thing that you see at the end. You know, the only video thing you can change from what we just saw, other than the bad ending, is if you don't kill Radovid, then Radovid wins, and that'll change how that plays out. Ciri could become the Empress. But anyways, that's that. And that's all of that. The only thing to do is go finish the old contracts and wrap all that stuff up. Play Gwent, which I'm gonna do. I'm going to continue to make more videos. Yeah, you can see here it reverts to the way it was before the last chapter, so and in case you're wondering, that does not include your level. Your quest log will remain the same, but the state of the world changes. So and Cave of Dreams is still incorrectly shown failed. That also previously had shown that completed and then somehow bugged up in the log. But you can go do all your treasure hunts and your Witcher contracts and go play Gwent, which I'm going to do. And I don't know, maybe I'll make just a straight up Gwent video. You know, maybe do playing in keeps. I haven't started that yet. I can just go from one to the next and you can see what cards you get. That might be a good idea.